Audio Jungle.
You know what it is. You know what it is. It's your boy Malcolm Sully, and this is the Malcolm Sully Show. So let's get it all in perspective. But wait, before we go any further, don't forget, click that like and that subscribe button. I highly appreciate it. Okay. I didn't want to get into the whole Kevin Samuels death. It was just, for me, it was too much. You know, the internet. I don't want to use the word bullying because, I mean, just the disrespect. And it's like, okay, I get it. You didn't like him. That's cool. And you could express how you didn't like him anytime you wanted when he was alive. But now he's dead. And now you choose to celebrate his death. Not to say I didn't like him, but to be happy he died. And I've listened to Kevin Samuels a lot. He's never wished ill will or death or anything of that nature to anyone. Black women, white men, black men. I mean, no one. I've never heard him say you should die or you don't need to be alive. And that's the thing that I can't get women to understand. I've talked to several women about this situation. And again, I would say all black women, have to clarify that. Some understood the points he was making. Some didn't like how he was making it. Some just felt like everything he said was just wrong and how they looked at everything was right. And again, that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But to wish death on somebody because they tell the truth, even though you may not like it. And when I say the truth, I'm going to say this. He had a woman before. I did a video too. There was this woman. She was almost 40, 2 kids. She was overweight. She had a big tattoo on her chest. And she was talking about how she deserved a man with money. And the thing is, what I want women to understand, and what Kevin was trying to make women understand, is what you want doesn't mean anything. I'm gonna give you a prime example. You don't think slaves didn't want to be slaves? You don't think they wanted it really bad not to be a slave? It didn't matter what they wanted. What mattered was the reality that they had to deal with. They couldn't stop being black. As long as they were black, they were going to be slaves. Maybe I shouldn't use that, but I wanted to get it. I want to say something so you can really understand. That's because you want something and feel something. It's not real. It's only real to you. That's not a feeling it's not a feeling you ever felt that somebody else felt. It's impossible. You can feel for someone, even your children. When your children are hurt, you feel bad, but you can't feel what they feel. No one can feel what you feel. Your feelings are not real, but to no one but you. You can express how you feel. We can see how you expressing how you feel, but no one can feel it. We can understand that you feel in a certain way, because everybody has feelings. Everybody know what love feels like, hate feels like, pain feels like, joy feels like. We know what it feels like to us, but not to you. So that's because you feel something doesn't mean anything. Only to you. People who love you and care about your feelings, but they can't feel it. So okay, you want this and you want it and you want it and you want it, but that don't mean you deserve it. That don't mean you're gonna get it. It just means you want it. So I'm not sitting here saying women shouldn't or men shouldn't want certain things from certain in their relationships. But it doesn't mean you deserve it or that you're gonna receive it. That's because you want it. Like, the wish of the death and making the jokes about somebody dying. It's just all these people who have done horrible things to people, when they die, these same people don't care and don't wish death on them. They know nobody's like, oh, I'm glad he dead. No, they just be like, oh, sorry for your loss, R.I.P. Oh, no, it's just. But this man dies, and you're happy he died. And the thing is with that is, you're happy he died, but the joke's on you if you're a woman, because he died the way that he would want to have died. He died with a beautiful, desirable woman who was much younger. He ain't died in the street, shot up. He ain't died from an overdose. Like some of the people that have died from overdose that y'all women worship, Whitney Houston. He didn't die from some disease. He died the greatest death that any heterosexual man would ever want to die. He died with a beautiful woman under him. He's looking down at her, and that's the last thing he sees. A beautiful woman that wanted him, but y'all laughing about him dying, when most of us gonna die in hospital beds with tubes in us. You think that's gonna be the thing? You think that's a great death? You're an idiot. And speaking of idiots, Vivica Fox, who she's on, I don't know how, well, I know how she's gonna still keep her job, because no disrespect, she's on a platform where they'll let that slide. If she was with any other type of company, they would suspend her or probably fire her. She was making jokes about this man's death. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna show you the clip, then we'll come back.
This man was a hypocrite, in my honest opinion. He really was. I didn't find anything about him to be healing. He insulted African-American women on a consistent basis. One of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, that you're no good and disposable. To me, it was a shock jock. And, you know, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world, that when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So, you know, the fact that he killed over real quick and was supposedly with a woman that we don't yet know the nationality, rest in peace.
And then the thing is, you can tell that what Kevin Samuel said really hurted her, because she saw the truth in it. She remembered one of the things he said that stuck out and burned her soul about being over 38 and being nobody really wanted. But I want to say this. Who has wanted Vivica Fox? Who? 50 Cent had to put a restraining order on her. He didn't want it. She talk about this man to this day. It's been 20 years and he don't care nothing about her. I don't know if y'all remember the video of her when she was, because now she was talking about 38. She's like 58 now. When she was probably about 38, giving top to some dude that she ain't know in the club. It's a video. Check it out. I'm not just making this up. Which is cool, I guess, whatever. But the thing is, Vivica Fox never been married. I don't remember her being engaged. So she knows what Kevin Samuels is saying is true. Because she's a prime example. That's why it hurt her so bad. And all people gonna say, well, Vivica Fox, she's a celebrity, she's in movies and all. Yeah, I didn't say she wasn't. That's not what we talking about. We talking about her wanting somebody, but not having no one. About her disrespecting the dead. And people can say, I can talk about you when you alive. I can talk about you when you dead. You can. You can. It just shows what type of person you are. What type of home training and upbringing you come from. Now, if y'all two enemies, like enemies, y'all hate each other, y'all done had shootouts or fist fights, and for years y'all hate each other and the other one died, yeah, keep the same energy. I feel that way too. People who I don't like, when they was alive, they died. I was like, I don't give a damn. It's real. I can't try to kill you, then you died, then I'm like saying you died. So I understand. But it can't be somebody that we may have a disagreement or we ain't see eye to eye and then they died. I'm happy you dead. I don't wish death on you. You never wish death on me. But somebody who wish death on me or try to cause my death, yeah, I don't care if you die. Yeah, I'm happy. I might not have a party or nothing, but inside I'm like, whatever. And that's understandable. But for someone who never done anything to you to feel this way, it's crazy. It's crazy. All these people, it's just sad. Like, yo, black women, y'all not looking good right now, man. Like, you can say what you want to say about how he disrespected black women and all this. Again, I never heard him say he wished any of y'all died or any ill will about your health. Never. In fact, he tried to help you with your health, telling you, lose some weight. Stop being 5'2", 180 pounds and like, yeah, I'm thick. You're not. You're obese. It's a fact. Google it. It's not going to say 5'2", 180 pounds is a great weight for a woman. It's going to say, no, you're obese. Or if you 5'4", 200, you're obese. People think obese is when you 500 pounds. No. It's not all. That's morbidly obese. Difference. And this whole thing with, that black woman must have set him up. She killed him. He had a heart attack. And, she could have did something. There's nothing you can do about a heart attack. There's nothing your hands or no other person can do. Can't do the Hyman maneuver. You can't do CPR. None of that works on heart attack. A defibrillator can help, but that's not always going to help either. It all depends. But anyway, you can't do anything about a heart attack. But it's sad. RIP to Kevin Samuels. Again, as a community, this is crazy though. Black people wishing death on other black people, it just makes me angry. Like, there's some black people I don't like. If they die right now, I would never. I don't agree with nothing Whitney Williams said. I don't wish death upon her. Well, you know what I'm saying? It's wishing death and laughing at people somebody that died because you ain't agree with what they said when they never ever said anything about you dying or hoping death upon you. It's sad. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. And Vivica Fox I gotta point her out because she's somebody with a voice and she's a celebrity. People know. So stuff she's gonna say gonna make other people who shouldn't be saying anything feel power to be like, yeah, I am right. But even Vivica said it. I'm glad he did. It's karma. But on your boy Malcolm Sully, this is just my opinion, my perspective. This is the Malcolm Sully Show. Tell a friend and tell a friend. And I'm out. Bye. Audio Jungle.